Abhigya Anand is an Indian teenager who is a 14-year-old astrologer. He surprised everyone in a video published in August 2019, in which he predicted the coronavirus pandemic, which months later affected the whole world. Anand launched a new forecast in June 2020, in which he declared when the pandemic will end, and also warned about a new pandemic that will begin to take place in December 2020 and that will break out in March 2021. He is the youngest student who finished his studies of Vastu Shastra, an old doctrine of Hindu culture that explains how nature affects the constructions of humanity. Also, he has a postgraduate degree in Ayurvedic microbiology. Anand is a famous Indian young boy who has featured in many magazines. Notably, in 2013 he interviewed on the Indian Times where his astrological skills were put to test. And to the amazement of many, his knowledge of astrology was considered a child's play. Abhigya Anand has gathered over 918,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel Conscience. As reproduced in various media around the world, the young kid would have predicted the new coronavirus pandemic in a video published 9 months ago. A video of over 20 minutes titled Severe Danger for the World from November 2019 to April 2020, with over 7 million views published on August 22, 2019, to which many media refer Abhigya Anand, speaks of possible disasters and problems for the entire world in that period. The actual reference to disease appears at minute 10.32, when the child mentioned about the generalized diseases around the world, and that, if it does not occur in the world, it will occur, especially in India, which will require a lot of effort to resolve. He had predicted that this 6-month period will see the spread of global disease and a rise in global tensions. According to Abhigya, he had predicted January 11th is going to be a disaster and very dangerous. In fact, the first corona attack happened on January 11th. A 61-year-old man died who tested corona positive from the seafood market of China. However, on May 29th, as the Earth orbit away from this tough period, it will mark the decline of the global disease, as the spread of it will be more manageable, he said. By the use of astrology, he has predicted prices of gold and silver and other Indian-related activities. Why Anand considered March 31st to be the climax is based on astrology, where he cited that Mars will conjunct with Saturn and Jupiter, while the Moon and Rahu will also conjunct. Rahu is the north apex of the Moon. This is a rare occurrence since, in astrology, Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter are considered the most powerful planets because they all are on the outer ring of the solar system. Hence, when they are all aligned, their power over Earth is huge. While as for the Moon and Rahu union, it is also very influential since the Moon is viewed as the planet of watery spreading. While as for Rahu, it is considered the communicator planet. In terms of watery spreading, he noted that coughing and sneezing will happen mostly at this time, thus spreading the disease further. It is thus important to observe social distancing during this time. That is March 31st and April 1st, he said. Abhigya had claimed that the COVID-19 outbreak will cease on May 31st, but that will not end the outbreak, it will just reduce the spread further for 2 days only. Abhigya predicted that people will not hear any kind of good news until June 2020. He again uploaded a recent video, and now he is claiming that another disaster will hit in December 2020, and it will continue to March 31st, 2021. It will be more severe than the COVID-19 outbreak. He also said that its impact will be lost until March 2021. He said that only if we can improve immunity, we will be able to protect ourselves from the pandemic outbreaks of the future. He also said that we must stop killing animals and harming Mother Nature. Now, the astrologer has uploaded another video on YouTube, and it specifies the fate of the world for the year 2020 and 2021. In one of his earlier videos, Abhigya had disclosed that coronavirus scare will end on May 29, 2020. As per Abhigya, the number of coronavirus cases will start slowly declining, and it does not mean that the pandemic outbreak will end on this day. Some people, all over social media, and even mainstream media, have written articles about my predictions, stating that coronavirus will end on May 29th. My dear friends, the coronavirus is not going to end on May 29th. It is just going to start gradually decreasing post-May 29. People have to understand and hear properly. However, this small reduction in coronavirus spread will be there only for 2 days, said the astrologer. He believed that an actual gradual reduction of the coronavirus outbreak will happen only from July. The astrologer also revealed that more virus outbursts will happen even if humans succeed in finding a vaccine for coronavirus. We may find a vaccine for COVID-19. But more viruses will come. Superbugs will come. According to his new predictions, September 5 will mark the end of COVID, but a new catastrophe, which for the moment we do not know what kind it could be, is ready to show up a few months later, always caused by human behavior. The man who does not respect the land where he was born, who does not stop killing animals and who continues to damage nature were his words, and his actions are increasing the karma negative. In the video, the Indian teen also stated that another pandemic outbreak will happen on December 20, 2020. As per Abhigya, this outbreak will continue until next year March 31, 2021, and this outburst will be more severe than COVID-19. The astrologer made it clear that he is making all these predictions after analyzing planetary predictions. From this point on, cases of reduction of the disease will be reported. As for the economy, the slowdown is predicted to end in November of 2021. The predictions made by a young kid about the widespread disease surely had come true, but we can't say this for his other predictions, like he said that it will end in May, which was definitely not true, and nor has the number of cases been reduced. Anand also spoke of the prices of gold, silver, and oil set to increase significantly, which data in hand has definitely happened. But let's see if his prediction that it will end in September will be correct or not. So, that's it from our side. Do you believe in his prediction about the upcoming pandemic, or that the current pandemic will be over in September? Let us know in the comments. Also, make sure to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for interesting content like today. We hope you enjoyed our video, and we will see you next time.